Welcome back to the True AI podcast. I'm Sarah Parker, joined by Alan Hernandez, and yesterday we analyzed the massive financial concentration of AI wealth and the potential for a $33 trillion market correction. But while the markets are dealing with bubble warnings, the technology itself is becoming more tangible.
That's right, Sarah. Today's news highlights a fundamental shift from AI as software to AI as infrastructure. We're seeing it in the physical streets of Guangzhou and deep within the core architecture of global banking.
We begin with a follow-up to our report yesterday on the Pony.ai and GAC Toyota joint venture. Following the first mass-produced vehicles rolling off the line, an official rollout ceremony was held in Guangzhou today. This isn't just a trial anymore. It is the official start of public deployment for the Gen-7 BZ4X Robotaxi.
The scale here is what matters. Pony.ai confirmed they will add 1,000 vehicles this year, aiming for a total fleet of 3,000 across China's Tier 1 cities by December. From a technical standpoint, this seventh-generation system is a masterclass in integration. It features a 34-sensor suite, providing 360-degree surround visibility, and most impressively, a 650-meter long-range detection capability.
But let's look at the business case. They've managed to drop the bill of materials cost of the autonomous system by 70%. They're forecasting a fleet of 100,000 vehicles by 2030 to reach a full break-even point.
And that cost reduction is why we expect robotaxi fares to fall below the price of a human-driven Uber or Didi within the next 18 months. It makes autonomous transit the economically rational choice for the average commuter.
However, there is a shadow to this efficiency. With 3,000 vehicles and eventually 100,000 patrolling the streets with high-resolution, long-range, 360-degree sensors, we're effectively looking at a 24/7 mobile surveillance network. Every corner of these major cities will be under constant digital observation.
Turning to the financial sector, a landmark report from Finastra released today reveals that the banking industry has reached a decisive tipping point. 98% of financial institutions now report active use of AI. The era of experimentation is officially over. We are now in the era of execution.
Yesterday, we discussed the velocity gap, the dangerous lag between instant payments and fraud detection. Today's report shows banks are responding by increasing AI security investment by 40% this year alone.
They're moving AI into the operating system level of their business.
One of the most significant trends mentioned is hyper-personalization. 38% of institutions are prioritizing AI-driven wealth manager chatbots. This effectively democratizes financial advice, providing every customer with the kind of personalized strategy previously reserved for high-net-worth individuals.
There's also a major win for financial inclusion. AI is now analyzing alternative data patterns like utility bill payments or professional history to approve loans for people with thin credit files who were traditionally locked out of the system.
The risk, however, is systemic. With 98% of the industry running on these models, the dependency is absolute. If a core risk assessment model suffers a hallucination, or if there's a critical bug in a shared AI library, the entire global financial chain could face a synchronized collapse. We're also seeing a pivot in how AI learns. The International Federation of Robotics released a position paper today on Embodied AI. This is the move to give GPT-level intelligence a physical robot body.
This is a shift away from rigid, pre-programmed code. These robots are now being trained in virtual environments or simulators. They essentially live millions of hours of experience in a digital world, learning to navigate obstacles and manipulate objects before ever being downloaded into a physical humanoid body.
The industry is targeting the 3D jobs: dirty, dull, and dangerous. We're talking about hazardous waste management and, increasingly, elder care.
It's a solution to the global labor shortage in the care sector. But, as Sarah often points out,
Physical presence brings physical risk. A software glitch in a chatbot results in a typo. A glitch in a 300-pound humanoid robot in a kitchen or a hospital ward is a different safety tier entirely.
Finally, for our enterprise listeners, Cisco has officially launched AgenticOps at their EMEA conference today. As companies begin to deploy swarms of autonomous agents to handle their IT, they need a way to manage them.
Think of AgenticOps as the air traffic control for AI. It uses what Cisco calls a deep network model, an LLM trained on 40 years of Cisco's proprietary networking data. This is different from a general-purpose model. It has a native understanding of network topology and CCIE-level troubleshooting.
It also includes post-quantum encryption to ensure that communications between these AI agents can't be intercepted by future quantum computers.
The goal is multi-layered assurance. It allows a single human IT manager to oversee thousands of background agents. If an agent goes rogue or makes an error in a configuration, the system provides a clear audit trail and an immediate manual override.
But again, we see the role compression we discussed in our workforce episode. If the AI is managing itself under a single Cisco umbrella, the need for middle management IT staff continues to evaporate. From the streets of Guangzhou to the core of our banking systems, the AI of 2026 is no longer just talking to us, it is acting for us.
The speed of this transition from software to physicality is unprecedented. Whether it's a robotaxi or a banking agent, the guardrails are being built while the vehicles are already in motion.
Thank you for joining us for the True AI podcast.
We'll see you tomorrow.